It's the ghetto.
Ugh.
Or if it's not a friend, if it's like a lover,
Yeah.
you know, there are small things you would naturally do in your own house,
Mm-hmm.
like just fart in the morning. You cannot do that. You know, unamka tu boo no. Sasa ulikuwa unataka afanye nini? Aseme inakuja, babe.
Mwaga mje, my friend.
Hi,
we are Two Baddies, One Mic. And this is yet another episode of Two Baddies One Mic, episode Sita. We are killing it. I feel like we are enjoying all of the love that we're seeing on socials. We're enjoying all of the comments, all of the engagement, all of the shares.
On TikTok, we went semi-viral. When I tell you, my phone even got hot. It was just ping, ping, ping. Some of you love us, but there's some of you who've been doing the most.
There's always a spoiled batch.
Please, we're not the morality compass. But before we get there, please remember to follow us, subscribe, and click on the button, click on the bell, all of that. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And don't forget to listen to us on your podcast streaming sites. We're mostly on Spotify, we are on Google Podcast, and a few others. So listen to us through those channels as well. Follow us there as well. We'll really appreciate it. But before we get ahead of ourselves, it's about that time for you to know who we are. My name is Kathomi.
And my name is Turi Faye.
Absolutely. Let's get into this show.
When we were young,
Yeah.
there's this thing we really loved, and that is sleepovers. As in sleeping over at your cousin's house, your friend's house, your best friend's house, people coming to your house for a whole weekend and sleeping over. Sleepovers were for children.
They really were.
But as an adult, it just irritates the hell out of me. Sleeping over at somebody else's house and other people sleeping over at my house because there's just a lot going on. What do you hate most about sleepovers?
Personally, I just feel like, first of all,
Sorry.
First of all, I have to reiterate. My mother taught us kulala kwa wenyewe is a sin.
Ni tabia mbaya.
We tried. Let me tell you, my mother came in the middle of that night, akaingia kwa hiyo room, akasema,
Ukachunachunwa.
tumelala. Okay, let me just check up on them. Alingisha vidole hivi kwa tulichunwa huku katikati ya thighs, and my mom had those long nails, so she pinched us, and we were so young. Tulikuwa class
Unafanya nini kwa watu
She
kwenyewe?
didn't say, she's pinching while saying, hata wamelala. Unaingishwa kamoja. So, tuliamka mbio. We woke up so fast, and we were like, no, we're not even asleep. We're like, okay, if they're not asleep, let me just take them home. And on the way, ni mangoto, we were just beaten the whole time. We'll give it a long lecture. All those things. So ultimately, we just stopped going to other people's houses.
Yeah.
Even with like relatives and stuff. The only place I think where we've really gone and stayed is really my grandmother's house, like our grandparents' house, and my parents had to be there as well. My mom was just very, very strict on just keeping your own boundaries, keeping your own space, and all of that. So I think that has built a lot of the character that I have now. And once I got into adulting, I realized I had my own pet peeves. One, I just don't like using people's showers.
It's disgusting.
It's not always disgusting, but oftentimes, especially in guys' houses, it is so gross. And let me tell you, even at my house, we have to have rules, because like I lived with my brother and my brother-in-law for a while, and they would just have splatter all over the toilet bowl and stuff like that, and it would just annoy me like crazy. I would literally call them and like, y'all need to clean this up, because I am a woman, I am not gonna sit on that. So those small things, or you'll find someone hasn't scrubbed their walls properly,
You don't rinse the soap
and
after
scale
showering
all over the place. There's hair in the drainage, or they've brushed their teeth on the sink, and it's just splatter and splatter and splatter of like of toothpaste, and just like sometimes the floors are slippery, and just like it's a lot. It really is a lot. I don't like going to people's houses and sleeping over, because I dread the waking up and having to shower. Or even worse, that one thing where you don't carry your own toothbrush. It's a mistake. I've gone to Turi's house, I didn't carry my own toothbrush. Now had to suffer through the bathroom. Her bathroom is very clean, by the way. But now I have to think of the fact that I don't have a toothbrush. And then, you know, the guys always tell you, there's an extra one there, just use it.
Whose toothbrush is that?
Gingivitis do you want to give to me? Because me personally, I have my own dental issues and I would like to keep them in my own mouth.
Well, why are they not buying you a toothbrush?
No, but like let me ask you, how many times have you planned to go for a sleepover at someone's house?
No, even if, like, when he's going for a breakfast run or something, and then, like, do you need anything?
What are you brushing with your teeth? Mkienda kulala?
Kwani, si tuko safi.
Let me tell you, no. I will not sleep with my dirty breath in the morning and then wake up and have even worse morning breath. I don't like the fact that people let it, you know, slide as if it's nothing. Please, those are things. Free bathrooms. In fact, there was a time we went with one of my friends to one of her friend's house, and she's like, "Oh my God, let's just sleep over." It was COVID time. Let's just sleep over. It's like super late. You don't have to call the driver to come in. We used to have a driver for work. You don't have to call him. Let him just go home. Let's just sleep over here. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I got into the bathroom.
Immediately no.
Immediately. No.
We're not doing this.
No, I hadn't even changed. I'm just like, no, actually my brother has just told me I have to, you know, let me just go. I'm just gonna do that.
But it's a lot. But the thing I hate the most about sleepovers is how you need to be fake polite. The fake politeness of how now you're a guest. You don't know if you know what to do. You have to wake up before your host wakes up because you really can't be over there snoring on their couch and they're woken up and they start moving around. So you have to wake up before them. When it comes to eating, you know, you have to limit yourself. You eat kidogo kidogo.
Is that enough?
Like
yes.
Politely.
Fine.
It's the ghetto. Or if it's not a friend, if it's like a lover, you know, there are small things you would naturally do in your own house, like just fart in the morning. You cannot do that. You know, unamka tu boo. No.
Well,
you don't fart in the morning, you know. Things be happening. Or if you're a snorer like me, because I snore a lot, I hate sleepovers because now you're going to know that I snore.
Oh my
so
God.
The whole night, I'm just in REM sleep. I'm making sure I don't fall asleep completely because nikijiachilia, that's it. I will wake myself up with my own snoring. And that's not very attractive. So now you have to be very polite. And being polite it's very it's stressful.
It takes a lot out of you.
Energy.
Like I don't need to be here. Honestly, I could just be somewhere
Umetoka sleepover unaenda kwenye unalala kwanza because
you're
tired.
You're tired of that sleepover. Is it
acting.
You're never really fully comfortable, right? And even worse now that you've brought it up, there's that other thing where it's like they have roommates. Oh my days. And unfortunately that's the day you find out that your partner is the broke one in that house because everything is owned by someone else. You're going into the fridge to get some soda number. No, you're near Kamau. You guy, okay, no problem. You're like, and what about the juice? No, that's for his girlfriend. Actually, he buys it specifically for her. Kidogo, you're like, okay, fine, no problem. I'm just gonna have some snack. Nope, they're not mine either. And now you're just there hungry, thirsty. You're like, all right, I'll just have some water then. Because, like, what do I do? And it's just you're suffering.
Okay, it's the ghetto.
Or the other friend pays for more of the rent than your partner, and now you have to hide in the room like Taliban. As in, you're just hiding in the room. You cannot go anywhere. You're stuck in that room until the roommate leaves with his girlfriend. Then you can go to the living room and watch TV. Mko tu hapo na ka laptop mna watch tu ka movie hapo. Oh my God. Na decide they will turn off the Wi-Fi. You're screwed too. That's what are you gonna do?
It's giving flashback for the people I used to date in campus because. You know that saying of weed and tap water vibes? It was exactly that. These people just used to have bangi and tap water. Ushaikuwa na njaa, hadi unachakuwa na njaa.
You're so hungry, you get unhungry.
You're not even bringing it up. You're not bringing it up. You're just hungry, and then all they're offering you is alcohol and weed.
Oh my days.
And coitus. unatoka hapo umekonda. Kama ulikuwa umeenda wiki moja, you really lose weight.
You really do. That's a weight plan already, a weight loss program already. And even worse, you can't be loud with any freaking thing. As in, you have to be silent, you have to make out in silence, you have to do everything in silence. Let me tell you, anybody with a roommate that you're dating,
do better.
You will struggle, please. You will struggle.
Do better.
You will struggle.
You're gonna suffer.
You will suffer.
Because I remember my friend Goose, you've met her, yeah? Okay, Goose, I'm going to expose you. So Goose comes to visit me in Eldoret, and then she was leaving, she was in Kericho. She was at Kabianga University in Kericho. So she traveled to Eldoret to visit us, her Eldoret friends. But she wasn't staying with me. She was staying with our other friend who was at Moi campus main. Huko kwa kichaka, huko Ushago. So huko alikuwa nakaa. So she came to visit me during the day. Nakwambia alikula. Akaniambia, acha nikwambie. Kwa huyo besheto mwingine, she is just eating biscuits and water. She's a skinny babe. She's not even asking, supper tunakula nini? Supper time ikifika, anatoa ka Indomie, ka packet ka noodles. You know, if you know you're going to host somebody for a sleepover, or if you're staying for like 2 or 3 days, offer them food.
Please, atakama it's
don't starve
buy
them.
Bread.
Even if you're going on a diet, usitese mtu mwingine. Imagine your guest is just looking at your roommates, you know, aki admire their food. Ata humulize, umekula lunch leo? Umekula nothing. She had suffered. And you're in a new place, you know. You don't know anyone in this. Let me tell you, Moi University, main campus, uko in the dungeon, as in it's far in the forest, in the ghetto. No, Moi University, the main campus.
Okay.
It's very far. It's Ushago, literally. You have to travel. As in, anyway.
So if you didn't Jipanga coming in, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. I think another one for me, I think I've already said one. Do you have one more or just...
just continue.
Shoot. Yeah. Light. Mimi nilienda kanisa ya Kuna Nuru Gizani. Please, can we respect the fact that I am a light-skinned babe and I like light?
Like, because well-lit places.
Well-lit. Now, the first time I ever came to this house, many, many years ago, and the wise gentleman, now my fiance, ushered me into the house, and I'm like, get it. It was at night. So we come in, and you see the couch up at the corner where now I just shove stuff over there. I just had to sit over there because the first time I came to my house and we only had that one light on, it gets really dark, right? Now I have just come with this strange man to his house for the first time. Yeah,
it is not lit.
It is. He calls it mood lighting. I'm like, mood for what? Mood for paranoia? Excuse me? Mood for Ghostbusters? Do you want me to start whipping out, my holy water? Because what in the forbidden fruit is this? And I was really, really struggling because I couldn't. And then, you don't really know this person too well. So you're kind of scared. He didn't even know about this until much later on in the relationship. It was so damn dark. I'm just like, whoa, it is so dark. Now imagine you're moving from one room of darkness to another room of darkness. I was so paranoid the whole night. It is scary. And that is why I insisted that we add an extra light in that living room because not everybody has the capacity to live in darkness. Mood lighting. I mean,
it doesn't even stop there. Ushaona wenye wako na colored mood lighting.
Oh, the red.
Unaingia kwa nyumba blue, red. What's this?
Is this an ambulance? Because we are not well aware of what is going on here, my friends. What's going on?
Why is your house red?
Wow.
Now you're just looking at each other. Ukitafuta.
Wow. What are you looking for?
No, you know how you use fluorescent lights to look for stains and everything.
The UV black light.
So in my head, once you have such lights, my mind just goes into...
This feels like a motel.
It's a very filthy house.
I don't like it.
So men, nobody likes those red, green. black lights.
Yeah.
It's
Start
disgusting.
out bright. Let me be the one to request you. Can we turn down the light? Just always start bright. Okay? Then we can reduce it. Because why are you trying to make me feel like we're about to start having during Cheke moment? What's going on?
Like a witchcraft thing.
Our fathers have worked hard to give us.
What kuniroga? As in, can
What
you
is going on?
open the windows,
Can you please?
curtains?
Oh, and speaking about black light in rooms, is it just me? Or do some colored bed covers and bed sheets just naturally freak you out?
If it's not white or a bright color, I am suspecting you, sir. Because
Why
Why?
are your bed sheets
It's
brown? Doo-doo? Brown. Like, what's going on? And then the owner's crunchy in some parts. Because you're like, why is this crunchy? Why?
actually today I'm exposing my friend. I won't even name you. There's this girl. She left us at the club. You know how at your man calls, you leave your friend like, it's my man, I'm going. This
Babbage.
whole time she had never actually met this guy. They were just talking online. So the vibes were vibing. She left us at the club
Of course.
and went to this man's
Go
house.
get yours, babes.
She had to call us immediately she arrived because alipata ni zile blanketi, like when you say blanket, what hits your mind? Ile blanketi.
But
The
talking
ones
about
for
the
high
blanket
school.
is for high.
Yeah. So this grown man had those blanketies. And then, they just have this musty smell.
They really do absorb all the smells. They really do.
In my mind, I was like, Aki, babe, I'm so sorry. But low-key, I was so happy. Because
like,
how dare you
learned.
leave us for a
Lesson
man?
learned.
How dare...
my
I was
God.
just clapping.
My God. Now, immediately in my mind, I'm like, this feels crunchy. I'm so tempted to
I gotta go.
unravel it to see the stain patch that is probably going to be there from the girl you just made squirt 2 days ago. Can we please?
Damn.
Can we please? Because squirt and pee smell very close. Very
True.
close to each other.
Very
It
true.
feels difficult for me to... Maybe you're... all these things just like... I mean, your bathroom has already freaked me out. Your mood lighting has already freaked me out. And now you have doo-doo brown bed sheets.
Let's just
Or
be clean
black.
as human beings. Why do you have black bed sheets?
Why?
It's
For
not
what reason?
attractive.
For
You're not
what
a
reason?
teenager. You're an adult. An adult
What kind
man.
of a dominatrix are you, my friend? Why do you need black? Black.
Aki
Surely.
mambo tumeona hii Nairobi.
He's a lot. He's
It's
really,
really
a lot.
And speaking of opening windows and opening up spaces, have you ever walked into a room? And this is like from experience, I really, really genuinely liked this man. So the vibes, nikasema leo is the day. Today,
Going down.
we are doing acrobatics. So tell me why I walk into this man's house and the minute he opens the door, you're just hit by this wave of just musty, just boom. Immediately I knew he would never see me again. Because if the air is like this, what about everything else? Or this man had a cockroach, and unfortunately I only saw it as I was wearing my shoes.
Those fat rats.
I only saw the roach as I was wearing my shoe
On
to
the way
leave.
out.
On the way out. And immediately he said, Jehovah, you could have warned me.
You could have told me.
Why does this man have roaches? So this is why I hate sleepovers, because human beings look cute and clean and well put together, but once you go into their living spaces,
You learn.
you learn things about them you wish you never knew.
Or when you didn't carry pajamas and you went over in that sub shop. But you will get his nice shirt to wear.
A nice t-shirt.
A nice baggy t-shirt you can carry tomorrow and wear it with bikers. And then he gives you a shirt that you're not sure what the smell is. Because it's not fully sweat. It's not fully dirt. It smells a little damp. And it has a weird color.
Who are these people you're sleeping with?
Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. I have suffered.
You have suffered?
I have suffered.
But now my problem is, I like skinny guys, and I'm a big girl, so I never get a tee. This is my baggy t-shirt. Mm-hmm. It fits. It fits so good.
Yeah.
It's almost small.
I'm like, wow, it's a crop top, isn't it? Oh my god. And another one I think I remember was okay. You've seen the videos trending online of someone who decided to make macaroni
from the kitchen sink.
In the kitchen sink.
People be doing stuff with their food.
Someone decided to wash the dog plate in the sink or the dishwasher. Somebody decided
to not wash their meat.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Mtu anafanya recipe.
Yeah.
Hajaosha nyama.
Yeah.
Anaingiza tu yote kwa sufuria.
Yeah. And now you want me to eat?
No. Recently, Kamenegoro putting dish soap in omena.
In omena? Jokingly? Yeah. But still.
The things people do in their houses.
The videos
don't sleep there.
Are evident. And then you want me to eat in your house using your cutlery, which I don't know how you washed. Unajua wale watu wenye wanaoshanga mara moja inabaki na kilea bado. You're like, why is the plate greasy? Na food iko huku juu. Why? It's so hard sleeping over anyone's house. In fact, going to people's houses is already a task. But now sleeping over, it's a whole different story.
And even because we live in Nairobi, when you go home with a guy and then the doorbell rings, do you know I get like a small heart attack, like, because I have seen the videos. I have seen people, because you don't know who is ringing that doorbell. You don't know if it's the takeout. You don't know if it's the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, the wife. Let me tell you, I hate sleepovers because it's just anxiety.
It really
You'll just be over there cuddling with the new love of your life. Ding, ding. Or the door just opens. And this woman is like, who is she?
What are you doing?
Anatoa simu.
And it's always you. Women never fight their men. They always fight you.
So now imagine seeing me trending on TikTok, hiding under pillowcases. Because somebody has come out with their phone to record me because I stole their man. And me, whole time, I did not know this man was not single.
Oh my god.
So just sleepovers in general are just...
Sleepovers are a task, to be entirely honest. Yeah. And speaking of tasks and sharing men, there is a lot to talk about on the next segment, so stay tuned. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Tell me a story.
Story time. It is your husband's birthday. I am your best friend.
Okay.
And I feel so inclined to wish your man
a happy birthday.
A happy birthday. And this is the message that I send. Okay? The message starts this way. Happy birthday to the best man in the world.
Yeah?
My whole world in one.
Yo, it's my husband. It's not your husband.
It's not my husband.
You're my friend.
I am your friend.
You're wishing my husband a happy birthday.
Yes. And I start it off with, happy birthday to the best man in the world. My whole world in one. Today, I celebrate a good man and a noble man. With a heart of gold. My most prized possession.
You're gonna die.
My most prized possession.
My
most prized possession, your husband. May God bless you in your new age. And may he bless you with a long life in health. May you live long and reap the fruits of your labor. And live long to see your children's children. Long life is your heritage.
Okay.
And may you continue to be blessed and be a blessing to the world. May the heaven and the earth answer you when you pray. May you find favor in every sight, God and man. And even when you did not see it, no evil eye of the wicked will see you. Any tongue that rises in judgment against you in the name of Jesus Christ shall be condemned. And in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
You know, I don't even have a husband, but I'm ready to fight you. Because why do you even have my husband's phone number?
Thank you.
Here's the thing with, you know, expectations from your friends and friend groups and even like mutual groups, okay? If it's my husband, it is it's not our husband.
Thank you.
Even if he buys lunch for all
us.
of us, he is still my husband. Okay? As in, your husband, the most I would say is hello. Hi, hello.
Hello, sir. In fact, if you can buy, I would say hello, sir.
From a distance.
Oga, sir.
As in, if there was a fire, and I could save one person, I would pull you out and we would mourn.
He's dead. He's dead.
Basically, why are they so close?
Why?
Is she pregnant?
Why? There begins my problems.
What is going on between the two of you?
What kind of relationship do I have with your husband to the point where I have the audacity not just to text him, but to text him in this tone? My most prized possession, your own husband. It is yours, Turi. He's my prized possession.
Lunch mara ngapi kwa wiki?
Unajua hata mimi nashanga.
But listen,
because where do you begin? Where do you begin with this message? I swear to God, the moment I see the first message and it says, the moment I see the first message and said, happy birthday to the best man in the world. The best man in the world. The best man in the world. Not in this house. No, not in this house.
Where is her father? Where are her colleagues? Where is her boyfriend?
Where is her brother?
But we're so quick to bash this woman and come for this woman. But it has been my experience that a woman will only move mad when you give her madness.
My whole world in one. My whole world in one.
She will only take it as far as she is allowed to. Because even me, before I gist somebody's son, before I write him a paragraph, I will only go as far as he has shown me he will accept. So for her to have the audacity to write this paragraph like Shakespeare, African Shakespeare, to be writing affirmations to my husband, it means my husband must have given her the leeway to be over there professing love.
With a heart of gold. How do I know?
And spiritual love.
I know your husband has a heart of gold?
She must have touched it.
This heart must be shared somehow. Because that is the only reasonable explanation.
So me, I would not even attack you. I would not even attack you. I would say, my sister, it is well. It is well. I would show violence to this man. To this man.
You tell me it is well.
No, because
after sending this message to your husband,
you will only go as far as this man will let you. It means for you to have gotten the audacity to take your phone and type all of these things, there's some sort of relationship or familiarity between the two of you. Okay? So before I start bashing you, I'm not married to you. You're just my friend, okay? I am married to this man. This is the one I went before the altar and swore before a lot of people and said, this is Mamian, you are the father of this house, you are my husband. I will first start with my husband and say, my husband, why have you forsaken me for my best friend? Yo, this is...
It's a lot, because it's a lot. My most prized possession. You know, the way that she's sending these messages, as
it's like her husband.
You know? Since when did people start becoming this bold? Since when did we get to a point where... And mind you, I haven't mentioned you anywhere on this message. I said your children's children. I have not mentioned our best friend anywhere here. where you are not even part of the conversation, Miss Mayam. I said, may he bless your children's children. I beg. Because I am going to be part of that lineage at some point. At some point, your children. Aki, Yali, let me tell you, sometimes we laugh about these things, and we talk about the way relationships in women are so fickle, and so flimsy.
No,
because I feel like both of them should be held accountable. I feel like you should hold both me and your husband accountable.
But I will start with my husband.
Equal measure, unatupasha sote wawili tu hapo hapo. Because
he owes me more than you do. My husband owes me more, okay? Because why does she feel like it is okay to be texting you all of this nonsense? As in, this woman has blessed him spiritually. It's like when you're with your husband, with your boyfriend, and you're just like scrolling through TikTok. Ama unapata akiwatch zile videos za ule sui, ule uchovu wa siku mzima, and you know very well wewe your cooking prowess is limited to noodles. You know that feeling you get.
Like you're not even getting the best version of him because he's getting it from me. Because it's painful. Oh my God. I wouldn't, but like, I don't understand. I mean, for me now, because yes, I may hold my husband to a higher pedigree, and he does owe me everything. Him, it is a fight to the death. Acha tunamweka kando. Because him, he's dead. By then you're dead, sir. Babes, you're dead. But my best friend, my own best friend, decided
doing you dirty like that.
Not only will she have the audacity, because you know my habits. You know, at some point I will look at that man's phone. You know, sometimes I snoop.
It's a setup. Because, but no, I'm not quick to excuse a man or give him an excuse. It's not a setup. It
doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because the only way that she would even have the ability to send this message, set up or not, is if there is a pre-existing relationship.
Exactly.
Pre-existing banter. Yeah? Do you ever see people saying, oh, you go and scam my boyfriend? Is it your friend from 70 years ago? It's usually your closest ally. So you're trying to see whether my boyfriend will cheat, try and hit on him. And then they go so far as to sleep with him and like, yeah, we actually slept together. He's not that great.
True.
Let me tell you, I will hold both of you accountable because there is absolutely, absolutely, absolutely no way you should have put yourself in this position to begin with. My husband hits on you, you are a grey stone wall. He's a ghost. You can see through him, transparent. Because to you, he's not just a brother. He is a little brother who is 7 times removed. As in, you're so... No, maybe not 7
No,
times.
I'm shaken.
You are almost blood related. It should be incestuous for you to even think of my husband in that way.
Exactly.
So why would you
shouldn't
go
even
so
think
far?
of him in any way.
You don't think, why are you thinking of him?
We are friends, and then there's him, who's her friend, and you know, they have their own,
Nauko.
Just
Nauko.
delete in your mind.
Oh my God. I mean, this message, it burned. It burned. It hurt my soul because I'm imagining this woman saw this message. Where do you even begin? Because normally you see a text coming. Yeah? You only see the message. You don't see where it's coming from sometimes. And then you open it and you see it's your best friend, BFF, blood, fam.
But you remember I was in such a situation with... I have been in such a situation where my best friend was moving mad. My then best friend was moving mad. And that betrayal actually was the most severe ever because it even changed the way I have, friendships with other women.
How your friendships move on now?
It was so difficult for me to have female friends after that.
Yeah.
It took a while and it took a lot of work for me just to be friends or to be vulnerable with another woman because like she was scheming but at the same time at the same time. Hakuna at the same time ingine. As in, I'm just shook at this point. Do your friends or do your besties have such a relationship with your partners? Or do you let your circles mix like that?
Yeah.
Because that's weird.
I feel like you need to read this message and we leave it to you to let us know in the comment section or wherever. Read through the message one more time so you people understand where the pain is coming from.
My best friend sent this to my husband. Happy birthday to the best man in the world. My whole world in one. Today I celebrate a good man and a noble man with a heart of gold. My most prized possession.
Hey, praise.
Hiyo kwanza inaniuma. Mimi, huwa hainiumi ati you cheated or anything. Me, it's the fact that there's a probability you spent money on her.
This woman.
Because that is like a love
You
language
have cheated on me.
to me. Because you bought her stuff with your money.
With our money. Sorry.
With our
Sorry.
that kills me. Me hata sometimes I would forgive cheating. Lakini nikisikia mlikuwa mumeenda date.
Alipeleka Maldives.
Ukamnunulia chips. Hapo, hiyo ni red flag. Okay, my most prized possession. May God bless you and your new age. And may He bless you with long life in health. May you live long to reap the fruits of your labor. Aka kamenunuliwa kashamba pahali. There is money involved.
There has to be. There really has to be.
And to live long to see your children's children. Long life is your heritage. As words of affirmation on somebody else's husband.
You're interceding on his behalf.
May you continue to be a blessing to the world. Na sasa mimi wewe unakuanga club kutoka Friday hadi Wednesday.
Sasa umejua club ni nani? Kwa sababu sasa
unaendaga dunda every day, lakini your best friend is speaking blessings into your husband, okay? May heaven, hata muombegi chakula kwenyu. May heaven and answer to you when you pray. May you find favor in every sight, God and man. And even when you did not see, no evil eyes of the wicked will see you. Any tongue that rises against you in judgment, in Jesus' name I pray, amen. You know, they would have to die.
I mean, I'm just killing them both. Like, at this rate, they're both dead to me. Physically. Someone's dead. Because, wow, let us know. If your best friend sent this to your husband, what you gonna do? In fact, let's move it so far as to say, if your best guy friend sent this message to your babes, what you gonna do? Let us know.
And I remember somebody who I had known for like 2 weeks asking me why I didn't like wish him happy birthday. Because I'm like, wishing somebody happy birthday is so
it's so
intimate.
Sentimental.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Why?
But for let's move on.
Let
us move on.
That was a lot. And speaking of pretenses, genuinely feeling these, there's some things human beings do that I'm just like, y'all are playing.
You're pretending.
There is no way you like that. It's a lie.
People are pretending to like.
It's a lie.
Ain't no way. Top of my list, alcohol. I feel like people are pretending that they like alcohol.
Especially vodka.
Me, ati unakunywa hivi alafu unafunga macho fa.
Utamu.
What do you like about that?
Where is
and I'm not trying to shame you, but I feel like inakuanga tu peer pressure
it is.
by ancestors, and it's a traditional thing. Like it's people have been drinking alcohol in the name of having fun or to have fun for the longest time ever.
But we have just made that normalized.
I just don't think people like alcohol. Yeah, it's just peer pressure. Unafanya unakunja. Because why do I sip something and my chest becomes hot? It does not make sense to me. I really do not like alcohol, but I don't understand why some people are so obsessed with alcohol.
You know, like there's no party without alcohol.
My chest is hot.
Hey!
I'm feeling the need or the courage to call my ex and tell him, baby, I miss you. Ain't no way. Y'all don't like alcohol.
No, alcohol is a lie. Another one that me for sure, you cannot convince me otherwise. Threesomes, three-ways, throuples, third wheeling, anything that includes the word three and involves people. There is absolutely no way I believe that you are enjoying dealing with two men. Sorry. Dealing with two, there is no way. I'm sorry. Polyamory is different.
Two men.
Let's just put this on the side. Let's just put that polyamory to yeke hapa kando. Yani, devil's threesome acheka hapa kando. However, regular threesome, as in, it's you and two girls. Ain't no way you can tell me you're enjoying that, baby. Ain't no way you can tell me you're enjoying that. A throuple, as in you are in a relationship with two women.
You're not enjoying it. We have the very viral one on TikTok where it's Sean, Olivia, and the other girl. You could see them struggling. Waliachana. Olivia is now Olivia and Waliachana. Ama the other girl. Anyway, ilivunjika. Because you could see there was some sort of favoritism. There was someone who was liked more. There is always
someone who is manipulated.
Or even during sex.
Yes.
As in, now you're just folding your arms.
You're just chilling and watching them.
These two people.
Because there is no way. There is always one person, especially when it's strange. When it's like it's two of you and you've invited a third.
Yeah.
That third will always like one of you more than the other. So they're only suffering through you so that they can enjoy the other person. And oftentimes, it's usually your man. So you are just there looking at your man, ametupa uko watu, yani pa, and you're telling me you're enjoying that? Bullshit.
I saw this very funny thing. This girl came on TikTok to do a confessional, and she said her married friend invited her as a third for, spontaneous bum chicka wow wow. And then the husband finished inside her instead of finishing inside the wife. So now
let me tell you,
her best friend is mad at her.
Of course.
Sasa ulikuwa unataka afanye nini? Aseme inakuja, babe.
Mwaga nje, my friend. What kind of nonsense? Because you're trying to tell me you've never pulled out.
This is so ghetto.
The fuck out.
Y'all don't like threesomes.
Let me just tell you, threesomes are a scam. There's no way in the history of ever anyone will ever tell me they have liked a threesome. And if you do, you're a special case. And in fact, you should be blessed by the Holy Mother of... I don't even know. I genuinely don't know where to begin with you. Because there is always one person who's left behind. And you will always carry that resentment with you regardless. You will carry that resentment. They're fighting now with the best friend. Because Mandems couldn't pull out.
And in the same beat of things that I think people are pretending to like, we have men at the top of the list. Now hear me out. What? I think we're pretending to like men. But hear me out. I'll get more specific.
Engaged woman?
Metrosexual men. Like men who do skincare routines. They have this thing going on. Especially the ones who really sexualize Get Ready With Me. Anaanza na boxer, anafanya hivi, alafu anarusha pants, anarusha shati. I think people are actually pretending. I know exactly who that is. I know exactly. I think we are pretending to like metrosexual men. As in a man. You say this is my man. Na ako TikTok anafanya hivi. You're lying to us. You don't like that person. That's your sister.
Wow.
Yes. It is so unattractive when men are on TikTok or on the internet just doing very feminine things. As in, your man is a dancer. Your man is doing a skincare routine. Hadi anafanya wax, anafanya... Your man is doing... I will say it. I know y'all are thinking it, so I will say it for you. We are pretending to like metrosexual men. When you say a man,
no, but your sister though, you went too far.
No, when I say my man, I need to feel mtu ako na ndevu imeshikana na anaweza jenga nyumba. That is what I'm looking for. But now when you say my man and he cannot change a tire, and then he has manicured nails.
Okay, let's say it this way.
And sleeps with a do-rag to have waves in the morning.
Come on, I go back to. Okay, let's put it this way. Metrosexual men, are for some people. Love them, especially Gen Z. I've been seeing Gen Z and their men, doing nice skincare routines together. Great, but you have to. I feel like you have to learn to like it. Like there's no way you're just like, as in you're just naturally gravitating towards a, nah.
You had it here first. Don't cancel me though, but I just think you guys are forcing issues.
Naturally, as in you see that man, you're like, yes.
I think they are fascinated.
His nails,
You're fascinated by them.
This is different.
Like,
it's like
interesting, but you don't really like. You would not like that in your house.
Oh my God, ule rafiki yetu. Unamjua yule oma. I met him here at Lavington Mall. He's in a rush. I'm like, where are you going, bro? He's like, nakimbia kwa Ashley's. I have a manicure appointment. Sir.
Please.
Okay.
What was the reason?
Okay.
I was invited. What?
We're going too far. Let's just say it this way. I feel like we're going to be cancelled for this one. Okay, you guys. It's just preference.
Yeah.
All of the opinions that we share on this channel are particularly our opinions. You do not have to consume them or subscribe to them or, pass them along. Please, disclaimer alert. However, it's not for honestly, for me, naturally, I do not gravitate towards super metrosexual men. In fact, I would go so far as to say I feel very intimidated by them because I'm not very feminine myself.
Exactly.
So it's
I'm
difficult.
not a girly girl.
Yeah.
No.
So it's difficult for me to look at you and just go like, yeah, that's my man. What? I just started doing manicures the other day, and you have an appointment, a standing appointment every Tuesday. Well.
He has like a bigger collection of lotions and potions.
Right?
Than you.
Like you're borrowing his creams. It's a lot. Another one this one is a little controversial and I think is just a me thing at this rate. Chocolate ice cream. I don't get it. It's too sweet. I find it kind of disgusting. You can only have like 2 or 3 bites. After that, you're grossed out. Chocolate ice cream is just a scam. I am talking chocolate milkshakes as well because oftentimes when you have chocolate milkshake, how long does it take you to finish a vanilla versus a chocolate milkshake? Heck, strawberry versus chocolate. Chocolate is intense. Chocolate ice cream is way too intense for me. I can only have so much.
Perhaps it is you who does not have a sophisticated palate hair. You don't like chocolate?
I should have been raised in Ghana or Congo. I mean, clearly it's just a me thing, but maybe that's just a me thing. Let us know in the comment section. Do you like chocolate ice cream? And am I mad?
Wow.
You can only have so much of it. Like 3 spoons.
I think you just don't like
done.
chocolate in general because even your preference in men.
Well.
You live and you learn.
You're coming from a man? That's where you went?
That's where I went.
That's where you went? Okay. Alright. Noted.
Another thing I think people are pretending to like is giving head. And it goes both ways. First of all, tell me why you have to gag and fight not to vomit. And you have to shed tears. While giving head. You can't tell me you like that. Oh, I love it. You are crying. Your mascara is running down your face. How can you say that you genuinely liked that? You are gagging. You almost threw up the githeri of last night. And here you are saying, oh, I like that. I like it when it's doing choking. You almost died on meat, raw meat. How do you like that?
But what if they get off on choking and the rest of that shit? Then it becomes It's a fetish.
Mimi nasikia tu ni kama ni peer pressure. Nyinyi hampendi kufanya hizi vitu. Mnafanyanga tu ndo mseme I'm the OG, I'm a throat mistress, I'm a throat queen. But deep down, Wanjiro, you know very well you do not like gagging on all of.
Okay.
Because even if it's small and tiny, like 2 inches, she'll still do like a fake gag just so he feels good or he feels powerful. So, yeah, I've done the fake choking because I'm a sporty boo. But I just don't think people like giving head.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know that it's a thing people like. I think it's a thing people do.
Exactly, but do they like it?
Like no one is.
It's not like breathing. We breathe because it's something we do. But
I don't think anyone would say, "Oh my god, I love giving head." Like what? Why? What? No, it tastes like nothing.
How
it's just human
got
skin.
360. Like somebody has made that their whole identity, especially in high school.
No, maybe not like it. They're good at it. You know, you can be good at it, but I don't think anyone would like naturally say, "Oh my god, yeah, sucking dick is like the best thing ever." No, that's a lie.
Or have you not met men who straight up tell you how they like giving head?
No,
they enjoy giving head.
What?
You know, like that's their whole thing. At SG, I will make you tremble and shake, and then he's
I feel like, again,
down there for all of 2 seconds.
No, but I feel like again it goes back to if you're good at it, then and obviously it's something people like. Who doesn't like receiving head? Let's start from there. There we go. Now, if you come and you're flaunting your ability to give me something I like, you think I'm going to say no? And then we move it
participate.
I'm just saying, nobody likes it, but it's, you know,
yeah.
But you can be good at it. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe I feel like just some people just have this thing where they're like, I enjoy giving. I enjoy pleasuring the other person.
No, yeah, that one for sure I completely understand because I'm that way.
Oh,
I prefer to pleasure others, but like it's just a human thing. For me, it feels that way.
Pleasure.
Yeah, so people are different in that way. So you must find balance. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that was
intense.
Gok 360, baby. But like no one's outwardly just like, yeah, I love sucking dick. It doesn't take, you know.
People do be saying this.
Aye.
Expand your circles.
Okay, so she's come from my social life. She's come from my private life. Right? We're adding the list.
Violence.
I love that for you. I love that for you. You know, moving on swiftly. Another thing is like, we've seen this happening with like, especially celebrities and celebrity females, where you're over there just like flaunting your 70,000-inch wig.
In a sweep floor.
It is over there on the ground. Baby girl, you're all of... Okay, let's... Oftentimes, the longer... Even braids. You've seen the guys who've gone like completely over. As in, they've braided, they've gone downstairs now. You're just over there helping City Council with like sweeping the floors of Nairobi because what is happening. Those things are uncomfortable. Like, I don't understand how you can genuinely say any hair that goes past your lower back is comfortable. First of all, it's just too long. You always end up sitting on it. So, you know, it's like every time you sit, it's just you've pulled yourself back. Now you're hurting your scalp. Now your baby hair is gone. It's just, I don't understand how you can say that it's comfortable. Also, how are you sleeping? Now we've gotten to the point where we're even making, you've seen these sleeping bonnets, which so you can pull in all your hair, as in shower caps that are the length of you, just so you can suffocate all your hair and shower in it. There's nothing about that feels comfortable, and you cannot genuinely tell me that any hair below your lower back is comfortable to keep. Lies. You cannot. That's a lie, straight up. I refuse to believe it.
I think people are pretending to like self-care. Because the effort it takes to execute self-care is a lot. But it has been packaged in such a way that it's bougie and it's a nice thing to do. And it is so hectic that people feel the need to film it just to remind themselves of all the efforts they did. Because there's nothing relaxing about getting your nails done, if I'm being honest. Sitting there for 2 hours, listening to boring gossip. You guys,
and then your nails get all flimsy and all of that. Especially when the nails get so weak.
Y'all don't like doing this stuff. That is why you have to film it to prove to yourself and others that you are actually doing it.
I like how it looks. Maybe not like the process, but I like how it looks in the end.
So let's say people are pretending to like the process of self-care.
Yeah, you're pretending to like it. And especially, self-care, especially with like manis and pedis. Because like, it's a lot. Someone just like, especially nails.
There's nothing relaxing about
and then after that you're always worrying about everything. It looks nice, but I don't think it's enjoyable. Ain't no way. Lashes, especially lash extensions. You are not.
I don't even do lashes.
There is no way you're gonna tell me you really genuinely prefer to have those things stuck to your eyes. First of all, the first 24 hours, you can't even wash your face. They start coming off.
The cleaning.
You have slept, you wake up, normally you can wake up with boogers. Now boogers are stuck in your eyes. And then it just becomes so irritating and itchy. And then, lashes, especially lash extensions. By the time it gets to evening, I am so ready to get these done. In fact, now I am ready to take them off. But they look nice, so I'm going to keep them. Now I'm imagining how irritated I feel. Your eyes are dry. It's just no, you're lying.
It's too much.
Actually, there's no way you have an appointment every month. They look nice, but it's a lie. You don't like it.
I think you are pretending about having children, like liking having children. I have a child and I don't like it, if I'm being honest. As in, it's nice. It's a wonderful experience. But the process of, I'm not saying sex is horrible. All I'm saying is having children has been packaged in a way, especially if you follow these fun moms or these people who have made motherhood their entire identity and they're selling that package on social media. We went to the park, we are doing this type of food for this week. It's a lot. You guys, you're really pretending to like that. Please stop it.
Yeah.
It might be working for you, but it's not working
for everyone.
Majority of the people who are in the reality of raising children. Because
children are horrible sometimes.
It's not sustainable for us to have, the type of meals you guys put out and churn out. And maybe you're just selling your brand.
God forbid, you save. You buy that meal plan for 7 days. Your child decides this is the week that they are only eating ice cream.
Or, very well your child is having a meltdown downstairs, but you're busy over there on a tripod in your bedroom telling us about gentle parenting. Please.
Full on screaming.
Please. We can hear your child Wanjiru screaming over there. What's that? I think we should rephrase it. Having children on social media or having that lifestyle of raising kids is fun. You're
it's
pretending.
Hard.
Stop
it's hard work.
It's not the reality.
It really is hard work. And you make it so hard for other people not to speak up about motherhood.
Because
she literally had to then recant a statement simply because she doesn't even feel comfortable enough to explain that this is how she's here. This is the reality. You made it so hard for other women to live up to these standards. Yeah. It's difficult.
I wake up at 5 a.m. and go for a jog, and then come back and wake my children, and we're all fresh as daisies. Why did you not show us the process of breakfast?
Yeah.
Why did you not show us the bath time process? Why are you guys just not transparent about your experiences, and then you package and sell this wonderful utopia of what raising children is?
Scamming the rest of us into getting children?
Stop it. Please. Yeah, it's an agenda by the deep state.
It has to be. It
has to be an agenda.
It really has to be. Because we have to keep this one going. I feel like you should take that other one. Because, I don't know about it.
What do you mean? You wrote it.
I did.
But y'all are pretending to like anal sex.
It's a lie. Anybody likes it.
It
looks painful.
It sounds painful.
If you read about the stuff that happens after.
I've done my research. It's
not great. It's not great. Why do I have, the runs after?
Why is diarrhea a part of it?
Why is it a package?
Question. So I think people are pretending to like. I think men might like anal sex, but it's not.
Again, it goes back to the throat gok queen.
Women.
Because I don't. Well, I've heard people get like anal orgasms, but I don't know. It sounds like another white elephant you're making us chase.
That's only for men because of where their prostrate. Yes, is located. So them having penetration anally, yes, might work for them, and they might have an orgasm. But women,
we were speaking to someone the other day.
Yeah, he's the one who brought up this topic.
Explained that it's very enjoyable for guys. Even that thing where you stick a pinky up his boom boom. Well, apparently some people like it. Men generally apparently do enjoy it. Not all men. Hey.
Why do you want me to touch your doo-doo?
Why?
Insane.
Why? You know me, I like my men vanilla. Just be vanilla.
Yeah,
just don't. Why?
Tufanye missionary tafadhali kila siku.
Please.
Ile siku nasikia adventurers tunafanya namba 7. But beyond that,
you're asking for a lot. You're asking for a lot.
That's too much.
Same thing as like, whoa.
What was that?
I just remembered. Fully engaged woman. Anyway, the other one. Titty sex. I'm not enjoying it, sir.
You guys pretend to like titty sex because first of all, it doesn't
none of us are
sense.
enjoying it.
It really does not make sense. Because why am I like this?
Now I'm just getting, you know. Now,
why am I doing an arm workout?
Why?
And then it only works if you have a big dick. So you cannot be all of how many inches saying, please, why remove?
How are we lubricating that?
You spit on it?
So I'm constantly spitting on myself. Or you're spitting on me, which is way worse. It's so derogatory. I do not believe anyone is enjoying.
Are you close?
Titty sex. Those are lies. Those are lies. Like, huh? That one, for sure.
Are you close?
You know? And then what is the posture? Like, everything about it is uncomfortable. What is the posture?
And why do you all assume that just because my titties are this certain cup size, it will fulfill whatever porn fantasy you've seen?
Please, can you people stop?
This is natural. There's no silicone involved. So there's no way you're going to expect me
There's no grip. Where's the grip? This is flesh.
Now we're just sweaty and
now
tired.
all of us are just uncomfortable and smelling like friction. What are we doing? What are we doing? Please.
You're pretending to like titty sex.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Those two I have refused. Another one. Oh my God, I'm having a matcha latte. I went to the village market and I got a matcha latte. I had put myself in a situation where I was like, yes, I'm like a wood girl. They can have a tribe. They have a matcha latte. My friends, when I tell you, I was like, yeah, for sure. I would love it. Babes, that stuff tastes like moringa. It's pirulina. Have you ever tasted morubaine? Because that is the only explanation. That is nasty. Nobody is enjoying that. You cannot tell me you're enjoying that. Kombucha? Imagine you can't tell me you're enjoying kombucha. I mean, okay, kombucha maybe. But still, natural kombucha, not this nice processed, nicely flavored. That's why they flavor the shit out of it. Because ain't no way. You're not enjoying it. Lies. Whoa.
I think, can we go home because of this?
It's a lot.
And also, this thing where people are enjoying to like and interpret art. Like you see a painting of something and then you look at it. I could see the artists trying to explain the problems of society. It's just a circle.
It's a canvas, black.
With a dot. It explains the emancipation.
It's a square.
It explains the career of the what, how the people of the Moreto.
It's waves.
It explains how the Hawaiians were struggling with the waves as they were running away from India.
I see the struggle. I see this art. So inspirational. You can feel their inner child. You do even know you are.
As in, one day I just want to go around a museum slapping people. Just
wake up. What are we doing?
Wake up.
Let me tell you, there's some art that looks nice.
Did you see the guy who had piled red buckets of sand, and then to complete the art, he pulled the one at the bottom, and then they all fell, and then everybody clapped.
What are we interpreting there? Interpretive art.
Now what will lipa entrance?
But here's what I want.
I want samosas. What are these hors d'oeuvres?
Can you please give us a full description of what is going on here? I am not going to use my brain cells trying to interpret this art. Give me a full explanation at the bottom. These squares, they represent...
Don't ask me.
The boxes I was locked up in as a child because my father did. Let me tell you, I want. Explain what I am looking at, because I can't.
The rectangle is a compartment of my childhood traumas that I lock away, that I may enjoy the rest of the world. I will box you. Please stop.
Can you stop? You are lying. Another thing, this one I feel like people will come at me for it because, it's 5 a.m. You know that you've seen that TikTok where it's like, it's 6 a.m. Where are you going? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Somebody chasing you? You can't tell me you're enjoying that. Imagine you cannot tell me.
Running at the crack of dawn.
You really cannot tell me that you're enjoying that. Even I can, in fact, if I ever meet Kipchoge, I would ask him that question, whether he enjoys. Different story. Enjoying winning, that's a different story. Enjoy all the perks after he's won, different story. Enjoy the actual running, but then you can't tell me this. There's no way. Runners high, that is a myth and a scam to get you running.
The Bible says, okay, only the wicked shall run while nobody is chasing them.
Absolutely.
As in, I even had to invent who invented running. And it was this guy who was trying to walk twice as fast on the same distance. As in, that's how running came about. As I was at 3 a.m., I'm very creative. I really want to know the meaning of life. So I had to Google who invented running. You think I'm not fucking with you? As in, who invented?
I want to know. Please let us know in the comment section. Because, like, have you ever hit a runner's high? That's all. Anyone who has hit a runner's high and describe it to us. That's all. Because, like, ain't no way. Me, you cannot tell me that you're enjoying that. No. Your heart is pita pata pita pata.
Your running was invented in 1747. So before the year 1747, nobody was running. They were just walking, okay? It was invented by one Thomas Tunning when he tried walking twice, as in the same distance, twice as fast as, pretty much.
Increased his space by one extra.
So this bastard, Thomas, is the reason why they're trying to shame us.
Bastard child.
Huwezi kimbia, uko na flat feet. Please.
And also, if running is supposed to be, why are so many people in this world flat-footed? If running is so natural and so fun, yes, explain that to us. I want to know.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make it make sense.
You're lying.
Another thing, and this one I will die on this cross. Horror movies. It's life. Nobody can convince me.
But what if they're hot?
You cannot convince me.
Like the Winchester brothers. No. As in, what if it's Dean? What if they're hot? Like Constantine was hot. The British Constantine.
The guys who are chasing demons.
Keanu. Yeah. The British one, as in, there was just something about him.
Supernatural. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know.
So cute.
Yeah, now. There's no way you can tell me that you are enjoying watching a horror movie.
I surprisingly, the same way I enjoy watching criminal series or serial killers or documentaries about people murdering each other. It's the same high I get when I watch horror movies.
No. Let me tell you, my brain, the way it's set up.
But there has to be somebody else in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're sleeping with the lights on. So
I cannot
how
do that alone.
are you explaining that that is an enjoyment? How is that something that you enjoy? Something that you cannot, now you cannot sleep. You have given your brain nightmare food. You're feeding your own brain nightmare food. You cannot tell me that you're enjoying that. It's a lie.
Paka za neighbors zikichesiana huko ushaanza in the name of the Father, the
Son, and the Holy Spirit. Anyway, and I think as we wind up, you see how people tend to have this thing of buying. In fact, I have like maybe 3 or 4 there. Success affirmations. Stop thinking, start living, among others. Self-help books.
Autobiographies.
Okay, autobiographies are interesting. But self-help, all these books I've bought because someone influenced me. 7 Habits of Highly Efficient People. I'm not enjoying reading that book. I really am not. And oftentimes, you don't even get the first. Sometimes you have to read like 3-4 times and listen to other podcasts breaking down what you just read. I just judge.
Do you remember, was it in high school or in primary school, when Ben Carson was the hit thing and everybody was rushing to buy Gifted Hands? Did you enjoy? Because me, I tried to read it. And
Poor
I am
Dad,
an
Rich Dad.
avid reader. I read a lot. But I read fiction because I know myself.
Poor Dad, Rich Dad.
Poor Dad, the Asian guy.
Yeah. Who ended up becoming broke at some point, by the way, just so you know.
Y'all don't like this.
Self-help books are not fun to read. Self-help books are good to read, but no one ever physically goes,
Help
you know
yourself.
what? You know what? I'm going to go to the bookstore and I'm going to buy such and such. You only ever buy those things once you've heard from someone else who referred to a quote that they read and you really liked it and you really wanted to be part of it. Me, by the way, you can't lie.
Ama somebody bought it for your birthday. But now even if you buy me a self-help book.
What are you trying to say?
On my birthday. What message are you sending?
What are you saying?
Are you saying my life is garbage?
Are you?
Are you saying I need to put my shit together?
Is that the case?
What is happening?
What is going on?
And why are you here eating my meals?
If you want to speak to me,
speak to me direct.
Anyway,
but the question we always ask you at the end of every episode is, did you like that?
See you on the next one.
Bye.